game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snead. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Houston Cougars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. He escapes the pocket. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Houston. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, that's how you start a national championship game off, with a touchdown on the very first play.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They open the championship game with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Vasquez. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
By completion. completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the back gets the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Running back with the football. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, I don't know, but just something about that Bama uniform, when they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vasquez. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Alabama now operating in the red zone. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Good, hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson tied as they answer with their first score of this title game. And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Here comes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Keeps it on the draw. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Gets into space at the 50. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Houston. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though, to tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. Get some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Houston. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Second down, they're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's got it with room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. At the 10. Touchdown, Bama. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Grab down the middle. It's Fox. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the important point after attempt.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. A solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. The 40, the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, tied. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return begins inside the 10. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the returner makes the recovery. After all that, the offense maintains possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it, no problem.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback still with the football. Going up for the first down with a 37.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First down here for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw testing the middle. Nice grab. It's Vasquez. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Defense is coming after him. On the move now. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Nowhere to run up the middle. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Back's got it again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it comes down to this, a moment in this place kicker's life. His team trailing in the final minute, a chance to put them on top. And that one's straight down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense not pressing this time. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it in the open. That picks up the 1st down. He'll spot it at the 39. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Houston Cougars.